watching it. But you and I both know that there are a lot of movies, particularly the Nigerian movies from the 90s, early 2000s, that a lot of us watch that we ought not to have watched. Even the very popular American movies, let's be very honest, we shouldn't have been watching those things as children. Those of you who watched Commando before you were 13, it was wrong. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, it was wrong. You shouldn't have. But we did. And now we are in a time and space where everything is just floating over the air. So, back to the question. Why do some Nigerians ignore ratings for movies and videos? In fact, the only ratings that people really send these days is when they see R18. Once it's here, R18, they think, it's going to be something like pornography and mature content. But it's not. Look at some of the skits that people are putting up on social media. Girls wearing very tight outfits, girls wearing see-through material. We're all laughing.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
All right, as always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear, please do not make mention of it. And very importantly, keep your conversations civil. All right, numbers to call 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. And as always, my WhatsApp warriors have come to my rescue. Greetings to all of you on WhatsApp, 0809-030-6416. And I have a lot of you who have sent me the name of the actor I was trying to remember, Pete Edochie. Thank you very much. JJ is a roomie bro. JJ, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First question. When you see that 16, 13, that is circle around that within the, how will I put it?
The
now?
emblem there.
Within the viewing.
Yes.
How many Nigerians, out of over 200 million people, how many Nigerians know the meaning of that thing? I don't know, you understand me? I also watch Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rambo, Third Blood, or Second Blood, First Blood, and all those. Even at the age that you said now that is not even supposed to be. But we were also the forerunner of that thing. We give people anywhere we gather.
Rambo, do this. We did. You're not far from the truth, JJ. You are not far from the truth.
Say, at the time, they kidnapped his son. And he has to start that car. They vandalize the car. He has to put it, bracket them on the... We were the people telling, we're like the marketers of that film. Is it Commando? Is it First Blood? Rambo? Is it Van Damme? Are you also aware that if you're not even up to 13, you're not supposed to watch WWE?
Oh, Coco. Problem, JJ, problem.
When people like Undertaker, people like Ultimate Warrior, when they came, we watched on Saturday. On Monday morning, we gather in cluster and discuss how somebody has come
and carried it. Exactly.
But we're not up to that age then. So the question is, how many Nigerians know who is carrying out the enlightenment to make sure that we don't violate this? Those who said greater 18, I don't think they are fools, but we don't know. I take a bow.
All right. Muriel is in Africa. Muriel, good morning to you. Happy Episode on Old Daily Road. Go on, Muriel.
Hi, Jude. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you, Jude. Jude, for me, I think we African parents, even look out for this, even more than the white, honestly. But it's not as if we're too perfect, in it. I remember those days when they were doing this program, this scary, really program.
Oh, yes.
And, when
Hot
I
cash.
watched it, you know, and it was actually it was a station where we had only one television, you know, and it's a panel, and everyone has to gather there and watch. Not in recent time now. The children room has television, maybe the girls room has television, the boys room has television, and all like. But this one is just one panel, and that program we know when it's coming up, and everybody wants to sit down and watch. That time, I don't think there was even rating. They even rated it. You know, the rating just really started. So that time, trust me, that program put scare in the hearts of so many children. I can't even sleep. I could not sleep. If there are no, I can't even go to the backyard. I can't even do anything. You know, in the night, related just to night. Oh, you remember you think you want to vanish close to you, you know, but now, most times it depends on the kind of program the parents like.
Yeah.
You know, if it's still a situation where it's just on television, and the mother is if it's a mother that watches Nollywood and Telemundo,
Yeah, finished.
trust me, when she's watching it, the follow will not be totally banned from the children. They will come in, report, explain, do this, and they're putting their eyes on it. No matter what, you put your eyes on where they will see.
They will still look.
So, yeah. I want to ask a question, Jude.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, dear. Oh. Mary, I have to call back. Ibiso's on Ordinary Road. Yeah, Ibiso, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Flashback. Coco Adore.
Cockroach. Oh, yes. That's another popular show back in those days.
New Masquerade.
Buddha. Yes.
And, you know, this wrestler, Mighty Hugo. On Roddy Piper. That in those days, our parents received us of watching some movies. And you know that in those days, late 70s and early 80s, if they are doing burial and the people carrying this coffee, everybody will run into the house. Children, they will not allow you to even come out and see.
Are you serious? Wow.
But now, it's the children that will even displaying how the Undertakers are dancing with the coffee.
All right, so let's go on a break. When we come back, more on this censorship matter. for the movies and the videos that you watch. Now, follow us on Facebook at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH, all right, and then join the conversation. Now, my question is, the first one I have this morning is, why do some Nigerians ignore ratings for movies and videos? You don't watch it. And number two, right, what content do you think should be restricted? Because in the days of our music and particularly music video industry, there were certain scenes that people were trying to copy and people were no, don't watch it. And I remember my parents were very critical of us watching, certain music stations back in the day, all right? Because there were certain scenes that they did not quite, feel comfortable with. Now, I'm on the website of nfvcb.gov.ng. All right, that's the full name of the website. It belongs to the National Film and Video Censors Board for Nigeria. Now, let me give you the classifications, all right, that we have in Nigeria, all right, and hopefully I can describe it for you. Now, the first classification is G, and it's in green, G. Now, it indicates that this particular movie is suitable for viewing by persons of all ages. G is general, for all ages, all right? Now, the next one is PG. PG. This rating is applicable where the themes of the content of the film may not, in the opinion of the board, be suitable for all children. Therefore, parental guides. We now have 12, 12A, guys. We now have 12, 12A, 15, and 18. So you obviously know what that means. For 12, children under 12 should not watch this. 12A, nobody under the age of 12 should be allowed to watch this in the cinema except the persons with their parents. The same thing goes for 15 and 18. David is in Borokiri. I wonder what if David knew all these things when he was younger. David, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning, David. Very well, welcome.
I believe the essence of this topic is to promote mothers and to prevent younger ones from being corrupted. But I'm worried about something.
What is?
Raise another topic now concerning mode of dressing, maybe on campuses, everywhere. You will be shocked. The same people who are censoring these movies, who are calling Nigeriainfo, saying, oh, those movies will not be promoted, we begin to tell you about freedom of dressing. You censor movies that children should not see. You allow these things to be seen everywhere. I don't understand what we are doing. And that's the area I'm worried about. Which one do we take? What you don't want them to see on movie, you bring it to their faces on billboards, on just everywhere. They have access to phones anyhow. Are we deceiving ourselves? It's just like when politicians today will say, hey, don't mind all those things. Tinubu has fought in Nigeria. Tinubu, everything is costly. Next election, they will not see any other party apart from APC and PDP, as if they must die there. If they like, let them see good people in other parties who go Joe Wella, those who are using their lives to die for Nigeria. They won't see those ones. It must be PDP, APC. Whether devil is their candidate here, it does not matter. PDP, APC. So that's what we do here. We do one thing on one side, on the other side, we do another thing. That's just what I want to contribute. Thank you. All
right, David Mborokiri, thank you very much. All right, WhatsApp now, 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. If you just join our conversation, we're talking about restrictions for movies and, videos. My question is, why do some parents, ignore the ratings? The ratings are there. Now, David raises a very interesting question. So, okay. You are saying they should restrict, all right? You are saying the advisory board says, look, a child should not see this thing without the guardians of a parent, because let's be honest, we are all in a big melting pot of soup, if I can say so. And so children are meant to be exposed in stages, right? Fine, in stages. That's why they say, look, you must be accompanied by an adult if you're going to see this movie. So the parents can tell you, oh, this is not what you should be doing at this time. Oh, this is the reason why this man is doing it. You have to be careful. Things like that. That's the reason. But he's saying, but if we're doing that for movies, what about what we see on the roads, on the streets? Bob is in Imbiama. Bob, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Welcome.
Let me join my fellow Nigerians who have heard their view.
Yes, please.
I also want to bring my own view back to our own self. When we say, remove the speck in your eye before you can tell another to move his own. I have a motto. Back home, in our own house, let me tell you the truth, Jude. If God had made it the way that angels will come and screen some people before they gave them children, some people will not be qualified to have children.
Wow.
I'm telling you the truth. Because we don't follow God's own censor in bringing up children. Like you said, train up a child. In our own house, more than those movies you are seeing, there are domestic violence. There are ways that we are training our children. Children learn more by what they see you do than what you hear them, what you tell them, your instruction you give them. Before the instruction, do what they are supposed to learn first. Do you abuse your wife? Okay, like now, some people are raising children in 2 rooms, 7 children in 2 rooms. Where the children sleep? And when you and your wife play your games, how do you do? You don't care. You abuse the child. There's so much child abuse, quietly and silently, that children go out and let those things in society. Before children go out and sneak in to go and watch television, what movie did they see you and father play? Or parents play? I'm telling you. Or auntie play? That is the first point of call. That's why I said that if some people are screaming before, fill a form, before you give you the child, will you abuse this child? Some people will fail, hopefully, because they don't know the pattern of training children. I rest my case.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. Interesting view he just raised. Yes, as much as important idea, we talk about censorship and all those things, but about the household, who's censoring them, who's giving the child or the children the material that they will be consuming, who exactly is in charge of the content that they will be exposed to in the coming days, weeks, and months. These are the kind of issues that people should be taking cognizance of. Bob, once again, it seems you have done well. 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Somebody else, I think the message was sent earlier, but it just dropped out. Says Peter Doche, who was Okonkwo, things fall apart. Say yes, thank you very much. Livinus and Joko, thank you as well. All right, so many people giving me the names. Now, good morning, Jude. Now, I won't totally agree that parents have neglected the film type regulation for children. Even this year, I've been at home where as soon as the cable station announces PG-16, 18, the children will just quietly go into their rooms unless the parents change the station. But children these days may go into their rooms and stream that particular movie. So the discussion may link to other areas. Oh, Prince Eze from Alu, he has a very good point. So yes, on your televisions, and this is I do know that some of these cable providers have restrictions, right? You can have content restrictions. So when a certain content of a certain age pops up, the decoder just locks it, so nobody can access it until the parents come through. Yes, but if the child has seen the name, don't forget, children are curious. What is in this thing that they don't want me to see? Which is why, once again, let me get back to the advisory board, all right, so I can read it for you, all right? Let me start with 12. Classification 12A. No one younger than 12 years old may see a 12A movie in a cinema unless accompanied by an adult. It is an offense to exhibit a 12A film to a person younger than 12, unaccompanied by an adult. So that means for those type of movies, all right, you would have your mommy or your daddy holding your hands and probably explaining certain things for you. That's when you're going to watch at the cinema. But at home, those of you who have downloaded movies or those of you who have bought original DVDs, it's written there. Remember those days you used to see 16, 18, 12. Then you now see PG for those American movies. PG, parental guide. In fact, these days, some movie makers, right, before the movie starts, you see the big write-up. Sometimes there's even a vocalization. It says, this movie is not suitable for individuals younger than 16. Parental guidance is advised. But like I said, growing up, a lot of people did not do that. Why? Sometimes, in fact, this morning I was just thinking about this. So, I won't lie. I got to see Commando. I think I was like, 12 or 13, right? I don't think I was meant to watch Commando, right? Neither was I meant to watch Rambo, First Blood Part 1. In fact, what am I even saying? Let us check the ratings, please. Commando. Okay. Yes, there it is. Aha, 1985. They think of burning some of us that time. 1985, Commando. Where it is. Yeah. Let me open it. Aha. I think the rating here is 16. Rated R. It's not even 16, Sefo. It's R-rated. Wow. Look at that. I have the flyer here, Schwarzenegger, Commando, right? It is R-rated, oh. R-rated. That is, it's for mature audience. And we were seeing that thing at 14 with all the guns, the blowing. Victor is in mile 3. Victor, good morning to you.
Good morning, George.
Good morning.
Yes. Most times when we discuss about societal degradations, we usually tie it to how we channeled our energy to money making rather than raising these generations. I remember a very short story. As at maybe 2004, I was around 12. I won this thing they call free drink. These things that will open the cork of
Yep.
You will see inside that they will tell you free drink. You want something. I stumbled into one of the beers and I opened it and I won. I had about 3 of them. When I took it to where I was supposed to redeem my prize, they refused giving it to me at that time. I pleaded. I said, no, but I want this thing now. They refused. I went to different places. They said I should go and call my father. Yes. At that time, I thought it was a joke. I went to different places. He said I must come with my father before they give me that free drink. I wasn't even planning to take it. I wanted to even sell it and get the money because at that time it wasn't even sweet.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't sweet. So, and as a toddler then, we don't like such kind of drinks because of the taste. Even as an adult now, if you taste it, you see that the taste is different from what a typical toddler would want to take. So I wanted to sell it and get the money. But based on how, at least, it appears our moral standing keeps degrading day by day. So by then, they refused. I pleaded, they said no, that I must go call my father. So these days, we've channeled most of our energy to money making, and most things that matter appear not to matter anymore. Yeah, thank you.
Victor Mile 3, thank you very much. As I do remember the free drink area, we take the crown corks, and go around. Oh, because my mom used to sell drinks back in those days. We used to give people drinks. As soon as they give us a cork, we'll bend it, keep it so that when the company comes, we'll have proof. interesting. They turned him down because he had to come accompanied by an adult. Well. Let's get to read your messages now. So let's get to X and Facebook at Nigeriainfo PH at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on X and on Facebook at Nigeriainfo PH at Nigeriainfo PH. WhatsApp, Telegram is 0809030 6416 0809030 6416. All right. We are talking about restrictions on media content. Why do some Nigerians ignore? Like, it's almost as though they don't even know. Well, maybe JJ is right. Most people don't even know what those things mean. So once again, let me get back, right? Dear parents, Nigerian parents in particular, let me get back to the National Film and Video Censors Board. Going back to their website, you can go on it, check, all right, nfvcb.gov.ng, all right, nfvcb.gov.ng, all right, so just get on there and you see what I'm talking about. These are the classifications available in this country at the moment. First is the G classification. G. This classification rating indicates that the movie is suitable for viewing by persons of all ages. Of all ages. Emphasis, of all ages. Good. PG, all right, is applicable where the themes or the content of the film may not, in the opinion of the board, be suitable for all children. Therefore, parental guidance is advised. Then it now comes up to 12, 12A, 15. Now, let me read 15 and 18. 15 classification is where the film, in the opinion of the board, is suitable only for persons 15 years and above. No one younger than 15 may see a film in a cinema or rent or buy a 15 rated video. It is an offense to exhibit a 15 film to a younger person. The same thing for 18. And then the RE classification. Okay? This RE, that's the classification. RE. This film is classified as RE where the film, in the opinion of the board, is not suitable for persons under 18 and is exhibited wholly in a specially licensed premises for a specialized audience. The film may contain frequent use of disturbing content. The film may contain frequent use of disturbing content. But, like I said earlier on, many people just ignore it. They just, hey. Judo Act new film, oh, boom, everybody has watched it. Razino, I didn't see me go sweet, oh, boom, everybody has seen it. K-Tension, oh, Chigode, I get me that, I like that film. But these films, at least by the National Film and Video Censors Board, have ratings. Not everybody's meant to see them. And you could also argue, maybe for music and music videos, because like I said, the reason why I'm talking about this yesterday, I heard a woman scold the child. Apparently, he had got to see something that he was not meant to see. Ooh. Trust an African woman. I hadn't touched him yesterday. Bright is on the line. Bright is speaking to us from Port Harcourt. Let's say hello to Bright. Bright, good morning to you. Oh, dear. All right, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 08179230002, 08179230003. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416 Jude, it's an interesting conversation, but these children have access to internet. This is even problematic, but regardless, parents shouldn't relent on their responsibility. Thank God you are educating us on this. Do you know that those days when I was a child, I even recited the voice note on African Magic without knowing the meaning? Oh, really? Well, look at that. Okay. Now, human nature, this is another message. Human nature dictates the exact thing that we are told not to do is the exact thing we are curious about or find ourselves doing. It is just the way human brain works. Otherwise, nobody would smoke cigarettes, do weed, eat chocolates, drink alcohol, or get a BBL, and these are adults. How much more rambunctious children or hormonal teenagers? I read M and B before I turned 16. Oh, that's very true. I did that too. Because I wanted to. I got it from a secondary school classmate. Children will do what they see their parents do. So parents can flog or preach till kingdom come. But if a child sees the parent doing what the same parent claims is wrong, yet the parents don't seem to be getting any consequences, they will also do the opposite of what they have been told. Apart from the fact that there is a lot more content produced and readily available today than there used to be decades ago, children of nowadays cannot be controlled by parents or religious leaders who, when they are asked questions, think the answer is because I said so or because the Bible says so. Interesting. Cheesy is in room Olumeni. Cheesy, good morning to you. Hello, Cheesy. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Hey, welcome. Go on, please.
And I think the biggest problem we have now is the internet. I think the internet is playing a very big role. Because if the censor board will begin to work and stop children from seeing these movies, then what happens to the internet?
But which is why people are also talking about regulation.
You give them a schoolwork to do, and they'll tell you, my auntie said I should use my dad's phone and do it. And then when you give them the phone, they navigate from what they are doing and they begin to watch something else. And then this thing, I don't know if Techno does it or Android phones do it. They begin to pop up from
adverts. Oh, yes. Oh, that's true, Cheesy.
So while you are working with the phone, maybe they are probably doing their assignment or whatever, those things begin to come up, and then you see the children begin to click, begin to watch. But I think the parents, we just need to do something. And this one is not for government. No, the government will do this one for us. We just need to watch them.
Cheesy, thank you. Brian is my final caller from Rumigbo. Brian, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Welcome.
I would like to say that even the cartoons children watch these days is something else. There's this really, what they call it, anime. This anime, this cartoon.
Yeah, those are for mature. Those are for mature audiences. Anime is really for children. They're for mature audiences.
But so many children watch it.
Yeah, that's because nobody's telling them.
Many children, you see them talking about it in schools. That it is not good. Like, there should be at least a restriction by parents. They should see what their children are watching. These cartoons, they'll ask you, hey, you, what are you watching? They'll say, hey, mommy, I'm watching cartoons. Finish. The mom will not bother to check the content
of the cartoons. Yeah, you have a point.
Keep more eyes on their children.
Brian, thank you very much. He has a point there, right? I watch a lot of anime and manga. I've been doing so for years. And yes, a lot of those cartoons are for mature audience. They were designed by adults who still wanted to have that, imagination, still run while still be a child, but with adult-like themes. So yes, you have to be very careful these days. Woo! Pay attention.
Nigeriainfo will be right back.
Yo, it's time to switch up your streaming and social media experiences. Introducing the Glow My G bundle, the first all-in-one social and music bundle. It's the perfect bundle for texting, snapping, streaming, sharing.